Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Virgo for the month of June and the sign of Gemini. So the element Virgo with Gemini is air. Windy, breezy, a lot of communication. The full moon that's coming tomorrow, the 26th of May, is in Sagittarius, and the focus, or the main focus that brings, is relationships. So let's see what's in store for you. So the energy around for your next 4 weeks, it's the Seven of Swords. So yeah, relationships, Seven of Swords. And these relationships, it encompasses all kinds of relationships. So just be, and Gemini is very much I call it the windy forecast, the forecast of wind or breeze, strong wind, cyclone, or just a nice gentle breeze, whichever. But the Seven of Swords can indicate a bit of, it can be yourself, doubting yourself or deceiving yourself about something that's going on that you don't really want to look at, or in other situations it could be somebody who's sort of deceiving themselves, or in part deceiving you. It's a minor card, so just be aware of this deceit. It does carry the moniker deceit, this one. So let's have a look where you are right now. The Eight of Cups, so relationships, emotional relationships. Now, if there's something going on there, the advice of the Eight of Cups is just leave it. Walk away, go and focus on something else. Just leave that to simmer a bit. Because in this case, and I'm thinking it's somebody else who is just in a situation perhaps of their own making, and therefore you, as the Virgo, the very slow moving, practical, methodical person, needs to just leave it. But we'll see actually what's created this. So just leave it for a while, leave it on the back burner, and then come back later. It's a minor card, so it's not a massive leaving it. Never ever advocate that. It's always just sometimes just moving away from that. So we'll see, because it's going to run its course without your input in a way, I'm getting. So just, yeah, be careful. Let's see actually what's brought it through. And this card also is the influencer, so it will influence the rest of the reading anyway. And the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is things will smooth out. There really aren't any obstacles except for what you may foresee. And it could very well be, what I get always from Virgos is they're not the people that really, you know, they're too busy on just getting things right. They're not really, it's perhaps around someone in the family or in the friend zone, something like that. But this card sort of says there are no obstacles really, just things going along smoothly. Now maybe it is a relationship in which you're quite close to, or you're observing, and your best advice, and the best advice all month, is just you're fine. But yeah, this may be well surrounding you, but that is for that other party to fix up. Really, you just go with the flow, and the flow is always good with this Eight of Wands. Let's have a look at the background. So the last April-May time. The Knight of Wands. Now in he comes off. This is a character, a real character, a male character, very much a male character that comes in, comes out, very fast moving character. This character may have gone in a different direction, or this character obviously has got a lot to do with your reading because it sits up here, and it's been he indicates a change of direction has been made. Very much fast lane liver sort of person that moves around a lot. Male, obviously, because it is a male card. Knights are always messengers in effect, that they sort of alert us to something going on and bringing message is. So that's been, and quite a fast, like I said, fast moving energy. So that's sitting at the top there, and it still has gravitas while we're here in this. Okay. Let's see recent influences, Virgo. Oh, the Five of Swords. So there's been a bit of argy-bargy here with this one recently. Familiar or work, you know, just bickering, people gossiping, people having an opinion where really it wasn't asked for. Lots of stuff going on. Bit of restriction too, so just be careful to sidestep. Yes, yet again, Virgo, sidestep. So try not to get too involved in this situation. I just have a drink of water, sorry. Excuse me. So yes, that Five of Swords, excuse me for that. It's almost like bystanders. They're all chipping in what they think. And it's really here nor there. Hold yourself, move on through it. The lesson you'll be learning in this time. Lots of people from the past, family, connections, gatherings, where people come together. And often, as we all know, family or friends, especially with family, there can be ructions, there can be old stuff coming up, which is fine, old behaviours from the past, old things from the past that you thought was sorted that aren't. So, yeah, once again, just a bit of tension too, so just sidestep. Use your Eight of Wands just to move through it. Busy yourself with something other than this. Near future. The Two of Coins. So we have decisions to be made. This can be work. It can be, will we go here? Will we go there? What's good for us? Very much one of your cards, very earthy. Doing well. So that's coming in, which is, you know, probably a relief from all of this other stuff that's going on. Just emotions and family gatherings, that sort of thing. But decisions to make. So there's a few options there, but that will come in probably the first week of June. Okay, what are we going to do? You know, really putting down your earthy foot and going, right, let's get something happening here. Let's move away from all this other stuff and just, you know, make something sort of happen. Something stable, something solid. What's happening that you're not realising? Don't give your personal power away. So no instead of yes at all, okay, times in this time, and that's the only way to sidestep it, Virgo. Just no, not today. No, let's just get on with your thing. Let you get on with your thing, something that's grounded for you, something that will produce something for you, rather than this constant, with this Eight of Swords. It's almost like you're in a sort of jail of your own making, or somebody is in that jail of their own making, but they can move out of it any time they want, but somehow that they just stay in it. But like I said, you have other things to do. And it's an interesting observation as well. Let's see how others see you. This will be interesting, Virgo. The Hermit, the Virgo, the card for the Virgos. Strong, silent, wise, watching, not giving any comment, just letting things play out. Very interesting. That's how they see you. So this gives me the permission to sort of, as I felt from the beginning, this is something going on around you, but you are indeed the strength behind everything, who just watches everything and, oh well, you know, there's not much I can do about that, but I'll just keep being a good old Virgo that I am. Beautiful card, actually. So really lovely, Virgo, for you. And, you know, praise be, because not all of us have that capacity. Okay, look, let's see what you're feeling positive about in this next 4 weeks. Strong, independent female energy, and also a 9 of coins. Just nearly there. It's wrapping itself up, whatever this has been. As you can see, they're all sort of minor cards, so it's no big deal impact, but it's a bit sort of, what's the word, distracting. Very much distracting, but you're the only major card here that's going, no, hang on a minute, no, I'm just going to stay out of this. So 9 of coins is very much wrapping things up very well, getting on with what you want to do. You're fine, you're independent, you've got your stuff happening. You're fine. Just carry on as you were there with all this going on. But that's just classic Gemini sort of forecasting, really. Very windy, very sort of breezy, a lot of communication, but we have Saturn going retrograde, so there may be restrictions around these people in your lives, but you've just got to just keep on keeping on, as you do. As we see. So, final outcome. The Queen of Wands, there she is, strong, has her own, very creative, says what she thinks, very much a fire sign person here, does exactly what she does, but she doesn't make any excuses for it. That might be a side of you that comes out at the end of this period of time. But it's a very positive card to get things moving again. Great card for creativity and just, you know, moving through stuff. You know, she doesn't kind of really let many things bother her. She just gets on with what she has to get on with. A lot of energy there, a lot of positive energy as well. So she may be a character in this circumstance as well that is, you know, normal-wise is very sort of much a mover and shaker, but just this month, this forecast for this Gemini time has not been kind to her. But as I always say, you interpret it and put it to your own life pattern. Your message is equanimity. I find hope in the darkest days and focus in the brightest. I do not judge the universe. Equanimity embodies forging ahead with an unshakable courage to experience all circumstances that come your way, and without judging them as good, bad, right or wrong, gain or loss, so that you will not be disturbed by your own negative emotions. Nothing can spin you out of your calm centre. Never a truer word was said about a Virgo. I love it. Thank you so much for listening, Virgo. Batten down the hatches and just get on, keep on keeping on. Remain true to yourself and have a good month. Thank you.